can visualize this theme song. Oh, come on, Tony. It's time to play America's favorite game. What the heck is this television theme song? Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. What are you doing, boo-boo? Here's how we play our game. Producer Carl has picked the television theme song from yesteryear. I have to guess what it is. I can utilize the chat room to help. Of course, we're live streaming over there at youtube.com/WIBC. I can also phone a friend if I choose, and that friend is Matt Bear. But Matt Bear, he doesn't get it right all the time. Here, I'll give you an example. I'll phone a friend. Let's start this from the beginning, Producer Carl. Matt Bear, what is that television theme song?
Yeah, that's Black Mirror, Tony.
As I said, no help. I believe the chat room is right because I'm like, I know this theme song. It is probably accurate that this is the show with the famed Jim J. Bullock. This is Too Close for Comfort. Yes, this took place in San Francisco. And it starred Ted Knight.
And Lydia Cornell.
Hey now.
Jeepers. Yes, Ted Knight was Judge Smells from Caddyshack. It's easy to grin when your ships come in and you've got the stock market beat. But the man who's worthwhile is the man who can smile when his shorts are too tight in the seat. I mean, from memory, that's not bad. A little respect, something. Dear Lord. And who is the chick from Too Close for Comfort that you liked?
Lydia Cornell.
Lydia Cornell. I don't know. I do not know who that is.
How could you miss?
I just can't. Okay, now I know who that is. Okay. Yeah, the 80s were great.
Yeah, so did the chat room.
The 80s were absolutely terrific and lovely. On Tony Katz today, Trump needs one or two pieces of self-correct and everything would be better. There are no shenanigans to ending this shutdown. I, for one, am shocked. But the lessons, well, how do we take those into the midterms? I have got that as well. And also, you know, moving the USS Gerald Ford into the Caribbean is no small move. And what are we saying about how we approach the enemy? And do we have a clear vision of what the enemy is? Because it's going to be necessary. I will have all of that. And I shared Pat McAfee doesn't need me to defend him at all. I've never met him. We've never had a conversation. But McAfee had, yesterday, Veterans Day, they had Trump on the show. And people got upset that Pat McAfee had President Trump on the show. You're not supposed to be political, and why would you have this guy on? It's the President of the United States, the Commander-in-Chief on Veterans Day, and this was McAfee's point. Of course I'm going to talk to him. What are you, crazy? And so I posted, if you think Pat McAfee has to apologize for speaking to President Trump on Veterans Day, you're deranged and need to be medicated. I stand by that, and it's rational. What kind of craziness is this? There's a story yesterday that there were these veterans on an honor flight. Honor flights are very, very cool. You take veterans, you fly them out to D.C., and they see the memorials, and thank you for your service. They're really incredible things, these honor flights. And as I guess they had landed in D.C., there's Barack Obama. He gets on the plane, gets on the little microphone there on the PA system, says, hey, just wanted to say thank you for your service. Greatly appreciate you. And there are these veterans on the plane. I don't know their politics. They're like, holy cow, there's the former president saying thank you. Yeah. And I am not a fan of Barack Obama's politics. He has done no good for the nation. The man was president, and he's saying thank you to these veterans, and you leave it be. Not everything is a scream fest. Not everything is about, oh, look how angry I am. McAfee had on Trump. Okay. Sounds fine to me. And people who are upset about it, they're just weird people who want to be upset about everything and anything all the time, everywhere. Nuts. I'll catch you guys at noon. Be sure to tune in. And Matt Bear, he's got traffic. What's going on?
Westbound 70 still jammed. Arlington Avenue to the north split.